Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hop into the last video of the night here. Alright. This one I already kinda saw, had my opinions on it, you know how it's been. Alright, let's see here. Let's drop it down to 720.
You can use to get a down payment, but it is a way to do it. The way to do it is called credit aid.
Sorry. So he's gonna show you how to get money for down payment on a house. It's a secret, he says. Let's see.
Shelf corporations. Now, credit aid shelf corporations is basically a corporation that's already been aged and have all of the credibility, have already a good paydex score, which is a business credit score, and have all of the criteria that needed for you to get funding. Now, one of the biggest challenges with getting started in business, getting funding, getting down payment, anything is really your time in business. Now, your time in business can really hurt you in a lot of different areas because it builds the confidence of the lender, whether you have a lot of age in business or whether you don't. Now, if you don't have a lot of age in business, this product would be perfect for you because it basically puts you in front of the line in terms of getting the credibility that's needed to push yourself into funding. Now, business funding can be used for down payment. It can literally be used with anything, but in this case, we're going to use the business capital that you receive for your down payment. Is basically a no-brainer, guys. You want to put yourself in a position to leverage as fast in the best way possible. Now, the company that I want to talk to you guys about today is called Wholesale Shelf Corporations, and Wholesale is basically...
Why is it sounding like this is about to be an ad?
a company that nurture you throughout the entire process. So you come into the website, you pick which age corporation you want, and then basically they give you the corporation, you buy it, and then the next step would be you basically getting set up to build the corporation out. So the first thing you're going to get is the age automatically, and then they're going to build it out for you so you can get that paydex score, and then they're also going to help you with your first round of funding. Now, that first round of funding can be used for the down payment, or it can be used for other things. Now, in this video, we want to talk about down payment funding because it is one of the hardest pieces of funding to get, especially when you want to get started. So yes, age shelf corporations is going to be your best option for getting a down payment in this day and age, just because it is a way for you to leverage. Now, the way you leverage your business funding is not calculated, is not viewed or monitored on a very high level. And if you have a real estate business and you use it for real estate purposes, that's all fair square when it comes to how the system works. So yes, guys, this is going to be your best option. Now, what I want to do now is basically send you over to my computer screen to give you a detailed view on how wholesale shelf corporations work. Guys, stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So yes, this...
Okay, so to me it does look like he's...
This is the website and the company that I was telling you about that's going to give you everything that you need to get that down payment funding started. The name of the company is called Wholesale Shelf Corporations, and as you can see, they sell credit aid corps for much less. Now, I don't know if you ever seen shelf corporations, but they can range between $2,000 to $3,000 for one. These guys are more than affordable, and it gives you everything that you need to be successful, not only in the down payment but in business funding as well. So let me give you guys a visual. So this is what the shelf...
All right, let me see what this price. So like he says, let's say if you buy this company, it costs $5,000 funding. So they're saying that you can use $100,000 of this funds as for down payment. Oh God, that doesn't make sense. I was like, okay, so when it comes to using a loan, you can't use a unsecured loan as assets for closing costs reserved for a loan, because there's proof that it needs to show. Like, the only type of way that you can use money that is not yours if it's gifted through you, or if it's been earned, or if you sold some type of property like a house, a car, an ATV, a motorcycle, stuff that you can sell to make pretty much money. Because this is what's gonna happen. So let's say if they gave you the 100,000 and it shows in your bank account, I was like, you have to show 2 months of bank statements when it comes to at least a purchase. When it's a refinance, it's at least 30 days. Within the 60 days, if we see a large deposit in there that's more than your income, because there's a certain threshold, we need to get a letter and explanation about this. So essentially, is we will try to track, okay, where this money came from. We need proof. If you're gonna say it comes from a business account, because essentially that's what he's trying to say, comes from a business account, then you transferred it on over to your account. Or if you didn't transfer it, you're gonna have to show us where this money came from. And if you can't show us where the money came from, you can't use the money. Like it's that plain and simple. Like if you can't show where you sourced where the money came from, then you can't. And this is like on a technicality of it being fraud too. Just because there is a warning whenever you like finalize your loan, or I think when you maybe are approved and you get like your initial loan documents, there's a document from the FBI. Let me see, FBI mortgage fraud warning notice. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully it has it. Nope. We're just gonna go back. Go back. No. Let's go images. This right here, baby. Stop playing with your boy. Open image in tab. Yeah, I need a better feel of this document. Oh, here it is. Mortgage fraud investigated by the FBI. Mortgage fraud is investigated by the Federal Bureau of Investigation and is punishable up to 30 years in federal prison or a mill fine or both. Look at that. You can get both. Not just one or the other. You can get both. It is illegal for a person to falsify statements regarding income, assets, debt, or matter of identification, or willfully overvalue land or property in a loan and credit application for the purpose of influencing in any way the action of a financial institution. There it is. This could fall within this area because it sounds very gray. And with me approving for mortgage underwriting, when we're looking at loans either through FHA, VA, conventional, non-qualified mortgage, you need to be able to, if you can't show us where the money came from, we can't use it. That plain and simple. So this video is just a big thumbs down. Alright, well, you try to show you how to get some money. It might be illegal, so I wouldn't try it. So again, yeah, don't do this. Definitely, if you're gonna fall into this gray area of this, don't do it. Alright, well, like I said, I wanted to show you guys just